Number 2 on page 123, please read along with me. A theater has 39 rows of seats. Each row has 54 seats. How many seats are in the theater? Use place value sections to solve the multiplication problem below. So we have 39 times 54 to come up with how many seats there are in all. And let's use the place value sections to solve. So let's start off with the factor 39. What we're going to do is we're going to break 39 and we're going to label our sides of our place value sections. And we're basically going to be breaking 39 apart into its place values. So let's start off with the greatest place value, work our way over. This 3 in 39 does not represent 3 ones, it represents 3 tens or 30. So on the side, we're going to label 30 for this place value section here on the side. And then we're going to do a addition sign again, because we're going to be adding all our place value sections together. And then we're going to mark what this 9 represents. This 9 is in the 1 spot, so it represents 9 ones. So 30 plus 9 does give us 39. We just broke apart each of the place values. All right, that side is labeled. Let's work with the number 54 and let's label on this top part. So again, working our way from greatest to smallest place values, this 5 and 54 represents 50. The 5 is in the 10 spot, so it represents 50 plus. Where I'm choosing to put the plus mark is I always put it where the lines match up to separate the place value sections. And then for 54, this 4 represents 4 ones. So 50 plus 4 gives us 54. Okay, does yours look like mine? So that's the labeling, and now we're going to be doing the multiplication inside the place value section. So I always start with just the greatest one and work my way over. So 50 plus 30 will give us our first multiplication sentence. And how I got 50 is I'm working with this largest box here. It's labeled 50 on this side. So from here to here, that represents 50 seats. And from here to here is labeled 30. That represents 30 seats. So 50 plus 30 is what we're going to solve for basically the area of this place value section. Go ahead and solve. And did you get 1,500? Great. Add in your comma in between the thousands and the hundreds place in case you haven't already. That will help us keep track of our place values. Let's keep on going and let's solve for this place value section. For this place value section, we are dealing with 4, which is labeled right here. And what is the number that represents from here to here? It's 30, and it's labeled all the way over here. So 30 represents the length from here to here, as well as here to here. So I'm going to place those greatest to least again, 30 times 4. Doesn't matter the order, but I like to place it greatest to smallest. Okay, and then 30 times 4, go ahead and solve. Did you get 120? Okay, let's keep going. This place value section down here, this long rectangle, the multiplication sentence is going to be, well, the length from here to here is 50. It's labeled up here. 50 times what? Times 9. The 9 is from here to here, so we're doing 50 times 9, and then 9 is labeled over here. And then go ahead and solve. Did you get 450? Our last place value section, this small little rectangle over here, what's the multiplication sentence going to be? Well, from here to here is the same as here to here, and here to here we labeled that as 4. 4 times, and then from here to here is the same as here to here, and this is labeled 9. 4 times 9 equals 36. So now we have 4 partial products, 1,500, 120, 450, and 36. Our next step then is we need to find the total amount for all 4 of these partial products. So we're going to use what operation? Addition. We're going to do it on the side. It's going to be one long addition sentence. And again, I'm going to stack it, and I'm going to have the greatest amount to the least amount. Space out your digits and make sure you're not making any errors, that your place values are all nice and neat like mine are. So we'll start off with the 1,500, as neat as you can. Then we have 450. So I'm going to stack it underneath. The 4 goes under the 5. The 5 goes under that first 0. And a 0 in the 1 spot. 120. And 36. The 3 goes in the tens. The 6 goes in the 1 spot. And again, we're going to add all 4. Go ahead and try it. Once yours looks like mine, start from the ones over and do not make any errors. Be really careful. Did you get 2,106? Great job. Make sure that there's a comma in between the thousands and the hundred spot. And what is the unit for this question? How many seats are there in the theater? There's 2,106 seats. So go ahead and add your units somewhere underneath that number or near it. Circle your answer. And we are ready for more practice. Great job.